When I listen to my pieces, I listen to my pieces from the viewpoint of how I created it. And oftentimes when somebody says, hey, I really like this piece, I try and put myself in their position and I'll go back and listen to it again as if I'm them. And I try to imagine in my mind, what is it about this that appeals to them? And oftentimes when I do this, it may not be exactly how they interpret it, like if I was to ask them or question them, but just that practice alone forces me out of my mind and it forces me to consider someone else in terms of how did they listen or what did they hear or what did they interpret. So in my imagination, it's like I put on their ears. In my imagination, it's like I'm listening with their mind. In my imagination, I'm not myself. So oftentimes when I do this practice, it amazes me every time how I always hear something different that I never heard before. And I'm like, this came out of my mouth. It's just so mind-blowing sometimes because sometimes it's like I listen and you get a whole new lesson. And I remember this one particular time, that track number 5, The Secret to Becoming a Great Warrior. The character of the story was this boy who was about to become a man. And so he wanted to know what was the secret. So the wise man takes him through this exercise and basically asks him this. He said, when I did that to you, what was it that you wanted more than anything else in the world? He said, I wanted to live. He said, that's the secret to becoming a great warrior. That's the secret to becoming a great man. You gotta wanna live, you gotta want it. A lot of times we hear about people being soldiers, warriors going on to the field of battle. The warrior is the guy that's made peace with death. He's the guy that's willing to die on the battlefield. If today is his last day, then he's already made peace with it. But the reality is to become a great warrior is more than that. It's more than making peace with death. It's making peace with life. It's saying to yourself, I'm a warrior because I want to live. I'm not a warrior because I made peace with death. I'm a warrior because I want to live this life. I want to live life. I want to live the life that I'm living right now. That's what makes me a warrior, because I'm willing to live it. When so many people don't want to live it. When so many people are willing to lay it down and die. When so many people are willing to throw in the towel and give it up and chunk it up and say, I'll catch you in the next life. It's when you live this life that makes you a warrior. It's when you live this life that makes you a soldier. When you go out into the field of battle, when you battle with the intentions of coming back for some more tomorrow. I'm gonna give you hell today, but I'm gonna be back tomorrow. You can bank on that. I'm about to be hell for somebody. I'm about to raise hell for somebody. But I'm coming back for tomorrow for some more, because I want to live today. Today is my day to live, and I made peace with the fact that I'm gonna live today. When I was listening this time, that's what I heard. I heard that. I've said this story 50 to 100 times trying to memorize it and practice it and record it. But I never heard that before. I always heard that the secret to becoming a great warrior was you have to want it like you want air to breathe. But this time I heard him say, I wanted to live. When you had me underneath that water, you know what I wanted more than anything else? I wanted to live. I wanted to really live my life. I wanted to exist. The idea that it could be over right now. In that instance, the idea that you could have snuffed me out and take away my power and take away my strength for the rest of my life. That you could have did me in. The idea of that alone got me pissed. Got me emotional. Got me ready to do something about it. Got me ready to fight tooth and nail. Because I want to live. Got me ready to get creative. Got me ready to come up with ideas I never thought I could come up with. All because I want to live today. I'm a warrior, not because I made peace with death. I'm a warrior because I made peace with life.